everyone, my name is Brooke McLeod, and today I'll be walking you through how hemoglobin helps transport oxygen in the body. We'll explore how oxygen binds to hemoglobin, how that changes in the lungs versus in the tissues, and how carbon dioxide plays a surprising role in all of this. Let's get started. First, a quick overview. Hemoglobin is a protein found in red blood cells. It has 4 subunits, and each one contains a heme group. In the center of each heme is an iron ion, Fe2+, and this is exactly where oxygen binds. What's amazing is that this binding is reversible, so hemoglobin can pick up oxygen in the lungs and release it in the tissues. In the lungs, oxygen is abundant. When oxygen binds to the iron in heme, it triggers a shape change in hemoglobin, from a tense, low affinity state to a relaxed, high affinity state. This change makes it easier for hemoglobin to pick up even more oxygen. This leads us to a concept called cooperative binding. When one oxygen binds to hemoglobin, it makes the next oxygen easier to bind. That's why the oxygen binding curve for hemoglobin is S-shaped or sigmoidal. It helps hemoglobin become fully saturated in the lungs, even if oxygen levels are slightly reduced. Now, when hemoglobin reaches the tissues, oxygen levels are much lower. Here, hemoglobin shifts back to its tense state, and this encourages it to release oxygen to the cells that need it most. This process is critical for cellular respiration. Here's where carbon dioxide makes things even more interesting. As cells produce CO2, it reacts with water in the blood to form carbonic acid. That acid breaks down into hydrogen ions, which lowers the pH of the blood. Lower pH actually makes hemoglobin release oxygen more easily. This is called the Bohr effect. So in tissues with lots of CO2, hemoglobin is encouraged to let go of oxygen. To sum it up, in the lungs, where oxygen is high and pH is normal, hemoglobin picks up oxygen. In the tissues, where oxygen is low and CO2 is high, hemoglobin lets go of oxygen. Carbon dioxide helps by changing the pH, and this whole system makes sure oxygen goes exactly where it's needed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you were able to learn a lot more about hemoglobin and oxygen.